So hello friends, welcome back to SuryaaChess. So this is one of the game from my tournament which I organized in Phoenix Mall. This was a round 6. The game started with one e4, and the French defense is what he was trying there. Started with then d5, takes has happened, and white is saying simply go for d4 and not taking, and black is also saying I'll come for c5, and then knight comes to f3, knight c6, knight c3. So nobody is taking the pawn, they are simply waiting someone takes, and finally black decided to take it on c4, and bishop takes on c4, bishop to g4, pinning the knight. Pinning pawn stuff is going over here, and further pawn pushed attacking to the knight. Knight goes on to d4, saying that okay, we are double attacking on your knight. So white is saying I'll coming back and defending it, and bishop takes knight takes bishop, and queen takes bishop with the check, and queen must block here. Queen has been blocked, and then white is declining the trade of queen, and bishop to e3 played, and they're simply thinking here what to do. Sorry, I just made a castle, and they made a long castle here and a short castle. So we are going to see a war from both the end. Let's see how it's going further. And knight comes on to f6, rook goes to d1, knight comes again on d4. So black is saying I am coming and attacking your pieces, and white is hesitating, but they place rook c1 trying to come in front of the king file. And here black is thinking what to do. They know touch to play rule, so they are waiting. Although our tournament was a coffee with chess event where we followed all the chess rules, but it was again played very seriously. And here blunders by the black, they place b6, and white instantly goes for a check to the queen. King goes on b1, bishop coming with the check, and here black is deciding what to do here, and finally black is saying okay, let me come back with my knight, and here white is saying I'm coming over here to attack you. This is actually losing position for a black, but if black plays correctly then it is winning, although they are thinking, and they played incorrect move of queen to d7, and here they could have multiple ways to go for some ideas, which obviously white should play, but white is going with the knight coming over there, attacking the queen, and black says I'll chop up your knight, and here they takes back with the queen, but they were having a beautiful move of knight check, and they were going to lose the queen because of knight pin, but somehow white misses and they capture back the bishop, and then bishop blocks the check. Then white is thinking what to do, and finally they chops off the bishop as well, and they're thinking what to do, and they takes with the rook takes on d6, and knight coming up, and here black blunders with the pawn push, and they simply miss the fork, and they're going to lose the exchange. Now after losing the exchange, it's actually pretty good for white to win the game, and they are trying to convert the position very easily. Firstly, lefting some space for a king. Further, once the space is moved, rook comes on again d6, stopping pawn push further. Trying to go on knight comes on to c7 to attack the pawn, but white is saying I am lifting my rooks and I am going to come. Knight's jumping up. Knight is trying to attack to the rook, and white saying I am just attacking you, and then black chops up the pawn, but it's not that much, although this position is 1.5 plus, but if black plays correctly that would be a good, but again here the chances of missing is more. So let's see what has happened. Takes happen over here. Simply now you see black is already into a big trouble here. If they plays correctly they might be able to draw, but let's see. They are defending the pawn. The rook was attacking on a7. Another rook jumps up on c1 to attack the c5 pawn. Black is thinking they are already into a big trouble here. They are thinking what to do here, and they simply thought maybe bring back the king to defend the pawn, but it is not that enough. White is saying, okay, we are coming from another way to attack. So again king is defending, but white is giving check again, and king must go back. King is coming back on c7, and then the pawn push just to further king side, little bit of better, and then go for further stuff. But then black is saying I am coming with the knight, and rook is saying fine, your attack is not mattering me much, so we'll come back on c3. Again knight is going back. So black strategy is simply coming back and forth, but they missed this move, rook left, and king is coming back, although it's not doing anything because this rook is jumping up over here. And the final blunder is going to happen over here with the rook left, and we can see the pawn push and saved. But now there is a little bit carefulness black should have done to avoid the check to the king and losing the rook. That's what the player should always think. But it's a blitz game, so anything is possible, and that's what it has happened. King push further, and white is instantly chopping off the rook here, and rook takes, and black has lose the rook. And now again knight is also there, simply trading, so that there is no issue with the piece and knight fork and all. Later on they are just pushing the pawn. There is nothing left in the game, but still they were trying some ideas coming back, but no, it's completely losing position now. So white is saying now I'm already stopped your passed pawn, and I'm giving you a check. Let's see, let's chop up the pawn. Another pawn captured, pawn captures, king goes on f6, but nothing is going to happen. And another pawn captures, pawn push, king up, and here is an illegal move happened, and opponent was just staring at him, what you are doing, and simply resigns the game. And they are discussing now what has happened wrong and all. So that is good thing that the sportsmanship is there, where they are discussing what you made wrong and all, analyzing which move was correct or incorrect. And after losing a game also, they are not banging the table and all, but they are simply discussing and arranging the pieces, which is a good sportsmanship. I hope you have enjoyed this a new video where I am analyzing game from my own event. So do let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Do like, share, subscribe. Bye bye.